What's up, YouTube? What's up, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, uh, whatever fucking radio, Audio Mac. I think we on that shit. Uh, I'm back with another interview today. I got my brother Tarzan,
Yes, sir. We in this mug, man.
one of the greatest DJs in Atlanta. Part owner of Corsaves, where if you fucked your car up, you niggas with these scat packs and
Yeah,
chargers that be crashing these
but
motherfuckers,
we get a
go
lot
over
of
there.
those.
Exactly.
We get a
I'm not
lot of
gonna lie
those.
to you. Every time I go out, we got a chart. I'm not gonna tell you where I'm at because I'm not trying to blow my spot up. But it's a Challenger right up that motherfucker. I know for a fact they front bumper is held on by 3 zip ties.
And a prayer.
Exactly. Every time they hit the little speed bump, I be like, that motherfucker finna fall off.
Yep.
But yeah, man. So I'm gonna let Tarzan introduce himself. Go ahead.
Man, what's going on, man? It's the wildest DJ on the wheels of steel that you ever heard. DJ Tarzan, man. I'm a CEO and I'm a DJ. That's my dream. You know what I'm saying? I'm going after that. So let them look out for me. You did what I'm saying.
I'm gonna have to steal that. The wildest nigga on the wheels of steel. I ain't never
Yes,
heard
sir.
this. I guess I don't hang around enough DJs. I ain't never heard no wheels of steel.
Yeah, man. Because that came from really just back in the day. They was on vinyls. And vinyls, you got to put it on the turntable. Turntable made out of steel.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes
You know?
sense. I'm so used to just seeing the little board about this big, or no, y'all niggas be having the size of the table.
Yeah, yeah, whole controller, man, it's a lot, bro. But that's just a little history.
All right, so since we already own your equipment, let's get into that.
hmm
So when you become a DJ, you have to buy equipment. So what led you to buying that first set, and what was that first set?
Um, that's kind of like well, I'm gonna give you the essential parts without getting into the origin story of Tarzan. So, uh, basically, when I got to college, I was just looking for somewhere to input myself or like make a mark. You know what I'm saying on the campus, and it had to be music, man. I love music, and
Okay,
I noticed those Diaz. Everybody knows who he is, man. That
those
man's
I
a
DM'd
genius.
you, but you know
Yeah,
we in the works. Those interviews coming sooner than
yeah.
later.
For sure, man. Get him up here. He got gems for real. But I noticed him. I noticed Cody got beats. I noticed DJ Suede. Those were the ones that were pretty much running the yard at the
Okay.
time. And then I was just like, man, I think I could do this. And then my uncle, he put me onto it. His name is Boss. Call him Boss Ross. Man, he make music and do
Boss
all that stuff.
Ross.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So that's the guys I saw doing it. And then this is kind of the origin story of me DJing.
Okay.
So everybody know those Diaz had a host named Aaron from DC. He's one of the hardest hosts I ever had.
Shout out Aaron from DC.
Yeah, man. He's tough as shit. So I'm asking Aaron. I'm like, yo, how can I get up with those? How can I get up with those? Like every time I see them,
Wait, so you younger than those Diaz?
I'm younger than those Diaz by
Okay.
like I think 2 or 3 years, and me and Aaron is the same age. So
Okay. Okay.
they was running together, and I'm like, okay, cool. Aaron gave me his number. I contacted him. He got me in contact with Dose, and Dose is just like, I'm gonna give you some websites, and I'm gonna give you what to buy. This is a perfect one to start out on. So, contacted my boy Boss. He got me right. He found me a used one, and then I was practicing, and that's where it started. That's where I got my first equipment. It was for all the people that want to know what I started on, it was a DDJ SX2 made by Pioneer.
Okay. So DDG SX2. The link will not be in the description because I
It
don't
won't.
care about you niggas DJ dreams. But if you hungry to be a DJ, nigga just told you what to go buy.
Yeah,
DDG DDJ
DDJ.
SX2
Yeah.
by Pioneer. Okay.
Yeah,
So what? How did you get your first? Did you start with a party or an event first?
man. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. It was a very long time ago, but not very long ago. I only been DJing for 4 years, but man, I'm talking about I had events. I have so many events. I had weeks where I had an event every day, so it's like
Yeah, I'm
hard
not
to
gonna lie
remember.
to you, but Tarzan, but
Yeah.
I used to be like, God damn, that nigga somewhere else. He booked something else.
So yeah, my
Always
first
working.
the first event I remember how I started. First things first, TD Jakes said that when you start
TDJ.
no, for
This
real, this
nigga
is
DJ'd for TD
no, it's not for
Jakes.
TD Jakes. I'm
Oh,
talking about the
oh,
quote. This is a quote that leads into how I started. So
okay.
basically, I was listening to a sermon. TD Jakes said, "You every business starts out nonprofit.
That's
So if
true.
you got to do what you can do for free until you know what you're doing, and then you can start charging." So I'm like, cool.
That's why
Started out.
Tarzan's here for free right now.
It's my first interview, so
Cause eyes broke. Yeah, that's why I need you to like, comment, subscribe, rate me 5 stars, all that bullshit.
everything.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Back to you.
So I started, and then I was just hitting everybody I know. First I was DJing in my room, practicing, having all my homeboys like, "Yo, would y'all book me for a party?" He was like, "Bro, from where I'm here, no." They was honest. So I'm like, "Bet."
That's good, man. Cause I'm not gonna hold you. You was in Atlanta at this point, cause you was in college.
Mm-hmm.
If you nigga, I'm not gonna. If you had been at a party and you had to do, cause the average party from in Atlanta is from about 10 to about 2:30.
Mm-hmm.
This is like house parties and shit like that. If you had been in that bitch and you had not been shitty, niggas would have either left,
Yep.
complained,
Yep.
or you just wouldn't have got paid.
They will get on your ass. Back in the day when the AUC was more bold, they would key you.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. Getting keyed at a concert is bad. If you get keyed at a house party, nigga, that's enough to make any nigga pack it up. Cause cause the funny thing is, nigga, we live in dorms. These niggas have a post office key and a motherfucking room key. These niggas be having 2 keys on the lane. You're jingling at your ass. I would be on stage like, nigga, y'all ain't even got no cars, and y'all keying me, nigga.
Yeah, man. Some of the greats got keyed before. Like I'm talking about Kendrick Lamar was keyed at Morehouse before. That's what I heard. A lot of stuff, but
Hey, Baby got keyed in 2017.
Yeah, when nobody knew of him because he only had my dog.
He only had my dog. He was getting keyed. I think he performed Southside. He was getting keyed.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
Yep.
he came back and tore that motherfucker up.
Yeah, I mean, he going too crazy in the streets. All right, so back to the story. I was trying to get on Casa. I did eventually end up getting on Casa.
Casa, for people that don't know, is glorified party promoters at Morehouse College. They broke off from SGA because them niggas wouldn't bow and get them niggas what they want.
Yeah, basically. So it stands for Campus Alliance of Student Activities, and they plan homecoming and all type of other events. They try to keep the events live and stuff like that. So whatever. I'm on this thing called Element, and you basically got to be
Pledge. You got to pledge. They make you show up early. They make you carry gates. They make you
walk.
You got to walk the queens in. You got to do all the bullshit that the niggas in that bitch don't want to do.
Yeah.
And you got to write a letter. You got to write an essay to get in that bitch, and to get into the main shit. And it's not guaranteed. You can get dropped. It's not
guaranteed. Yeah.
I know a lot of niggas that pledged Element and did not make Casa.
Hey, bro, for everybody, this is not a fraternity. Bro.
It is not.
But it's a pledging process.
This is a student. Like this is a student organization, a regular student that don't matter outside of Morehouse. Because 95% of the motherfuckers watching this do not know what Casa is. But guess what?
I'm telling you,
them niggas was niggas get out of class. Yeah, you gotta show up early. We got cause who did we have? We had Nudie, young Nudie come. We had Gunna come. We had Gierbo come. All them niggas for this is just a regular Wednesday. That's why you should go to a HBCU.
Oh God.
Cause we had Gierbo on a regular Wednesday. Y'all niggas not doing that at these PWIs. Beside the point. So yeah, nigga, they had them niggas carrying barricades at 5 o'clock for this nigga.
Yeah, man. So did that, and as I was trying to get on, my roommates were already on Casa. Shout out Mark and Troy, that's my brothers, and they Mark and Troy.
Okay, I don't know them niggas.
Yeah, y'all don't know them, but they responsible for Frico de Mayo, all of the big parties.
Oh, I went to Frico de Mayo.
Yeah, man. It was y'all caught the tail end of it. The first 3 was crazy. Wow. We gonna keep going on tangents. Let me finish this story.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask this nigga about party names too, cause Frico de Mayo. Who the fuck come up with this shit? Cinco de Mayo is a real holiday. These niggas was like, yeah, we gonna do Frico de Mayo.
Frico de Mayo, you gotta get crazy, man.
Yeah, man. But finish your story, then I'm gonna ask you more questions. Go.
All right, cool. So the last part of the story. So basically, they gave my boy Mason, what I'm saying, they gave him a tip like, yo, Tarzan trying to DJ the event for free. Boom. So
they hit a lick. They was like, hey, that young nigga over there.
He hungry.
Yeah.
Go use him. So I did it, and I was just like, bro, I don't want no payment. Just tell me at the end of the event what I can improve on.
This is an event for Morehouse, or this is like a separate event?
It was a Morehouse event, and it was like a basketball tournament type deal.
Oh, so you was in a hot ass gym and had to play all clean music. Yes.
Yeah. I was in Archer playing nothing but clean music, but I was getting it together like back when Travis Scott had Goosebumps and all the music was like
Oh yeah,
pretty
young
decent.
nigga, young Tarzan, boy.
You know. So yeah, that's humble beginnings. But I salute Mark, Troy, and Mason for like giving me opportunity to even start. They supported me all the way, still support me to this day.
All right, so from that first event, what was the first time you realized, oh nigga, I'm really a DJ? Whether it would be a club performance or whatever. What was that first time you was like, yeah, I'm really a DJ, not I'm working to be a DJ?
Um, I finally got my first party with Dos Diaz. That was it because it was just like I say it, say everybody say it's like dick riding culture or whatever, but I really pay homage to like people that are creative in the field. So Dos Diaz is just like the GOAT, man. So I got a party with him, and it was more so like I was booked alongside him. It was a real business. I'm getting paid and all that shit. So it was a house party.
So it's one of them. You do the top floor, he do the bottom floor, or something like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
And it
okay.
was called Heaven to Hell, and it was a.
Wait a second, nigga. Were
It
you
was-
heaven or hell?
I was hell. I was in the basement.
I would not
in
want to
red
be,
lights.
nigga. No.
But it was I'm sorry, not Heaven to Hell. Naughty or Nice.
Okay, because I was
Naughty or
gonna say
nice. Naughty or nice.
as a party promoter, bitch, fuck you, nigga.
Yeah.
You gonna book me to be hell? You gotta tell me, yeah, bro. I'm
Yeah.
going down to the hell section. Fuck you.
Yeah, like even if I'm trying to promote it, I'm be like, y'all come to hell with me.
Yeah, nah.
It's gonna be
But yeah, naughty or nice. Continue.
Naughty or Nice lingerie party. A group of ladies booked us. They know us. They know me personally, and
I too would like to be booked for a lingerie party.
I can't even tell you them stories. That's why I said we got to get in this interview, man. So basically, yeah, I was booked with Dose. Dose was upstairs, and I was downstairs. So I'm like, man, look, I'm trying to do this joint. I know probably everybody finna go up to Dose just because his name and stuff like that, but I had a crowd. I'm talking about the basement was full for an hour.
Okay.
And I was doing the naughty, and I was in the basement, had red lights and stuff, and I was just playing slow jams. But the
This nigga
transitions
had the
was
whole
crazy.
lights down that bitch. Just
Yeah,
throw that
it
ass.
was wild. So I had the transitions going crazy, slow jams for an hour, and I had them, and like I was still skeptical because it's like, okay, Dose had them for most of the time, so I'm like, upstairs going crazy for most of the time. So I'm like, whatever. I'm asking him, he was like, nah, bro. I like when everybody emptied out, I came down there to listen. Like I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like keep going. Like you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? So I was
So
like,
that
bet.
Dose cosign was your first. I'm here.
Yeah, because I didn't know anything about an environment. I didn't know what's good and what's not, what's standard. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't experienced. You know what I'm saying? So
All right, so in a situation like that where you're DJing with somebody that has a bigger following, shit like that, how do you avoid, I guess, biting the nigga style, biting the nigga swag? It's like he up there and you're very aware of who's above you.
Mhm.
You're very aware of your situation of being in the basement, being in. You said it was nice, but naughty, but I guess it wasn't hell. I don't know.
yeah.
But yeah, how do you avoid that? Because it's like, what if he plays a song and you play the same song? How do you avoid situations like that in that close of proximity?
The first thing is really the ambiance of the whole like party itself. You know what I'm saying? The ambiance was like I'm supposed to give a energy just like he's supposed to create an energy. Upstairs is nice, it's turned, it's paradise type feel. Downstairs is like naughty, like you come to this basement, you see these red lights on, you better get on something. You know what I'm
The
saying?
freak room. He was in the freak
The
room,
freaking
down
room.
there.
You know what I'm saying? He had to put the blue. If you put the blue light on, it might not been a lot of clear space. Might see some white stuff on people's shirts. Nah, but
It looked like the opening scene of Belly. Bitch.
yeah, man, for real. So that was the first thing, and then the second thing was really that's a key part in developing your style. So as you start to grow as a DJ, you develop your style, and you just like he can play a song and then have a different song going into it and different song going out to it. And those songs have different energies. So that's like let's take 3 songs. Let's take Hard in the Paint,
Okay.
let's take Back in Blood, and let's
Okay.
take Finito.
Okay. Nigga, is you trying to play all the hits right back to back?
If I got the party and it's at the most lit point and everybody there and I play all of them joints back to back, they gonna go crazy. But then
Somebody either gonna fight or it's gonna be lit as fuck.
and a lady gonna get elbowed and
Yeah,
somebody
somebody
gonna lose their
getting,
phone.
because I'm not gonna hold you. Every time I've ever heard Chief Keef Finito come on,
Yeah.
I just hear this thing Finito.
Yeah.
Niggas is in that bitch jumping up and down.
Breaking forward.
It's 30 niggas hopping back and forth like they know each other. Arms wrapped around niggas.
Yeah.
Women don't be, cause I'm not a short nigga, but I am a shorter nigga.
Yeah.
So it's like my friends is 5'10", 5'12". That's 5'12".
5'12".
My friends is 5'10", 6 foot and shit. Niggas start hopping and I'm in the wave. They so tight, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm just floating.
Yeah.
I've been in whole moments where it was like, bitch, my feet haven't touched the ground in 15 seconds, nigga. I'm just here. Women looking at me like, you okay? Yes, I'm okay.
I'm levitating, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I ain't touched the ground. I'm not high, but I'm floating, bitch.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, but so continue. Your 3 songs.
Yeah, so that's just basically to give you a synopsis of like how somebody could take Back in Blood and make it, you know what I'm saying, put their twist on it. You could play the same song, but it's really all in about how you spin it.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask you no technical questions because you'd fuck me up because I don't know technical shit. Nigga be like, yeah, I slow the bitch down to 24 beats per second instead of 36.
But the fact that you even know that, like, beats per second is, we call it beats per minute, but beats per second, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the fact that you even know that, you already ahead of the curve.
I mean, nigga, I played the saxophone. I'm aware of music, beat counts, and simple shit like that. But I was like, it's a whole different world to be where you can. This is gonna lead me into my next question, but it's a whole different world where you can be like, okay, I hear this song. Like, for instance, a couple years ago, it went viral where a nigga played the surfing shit. The white ass surf song, everybody was surfing or some shit like that.
I know you.
And brought it into swag surf.
Yeah.
So it's like the fact that DJs are literally here and can hear that and be like, you know, if I pitch that bitch down, slow it down, bring this beat in, I fade this bitch in, and as soon as it hit, everybody going crazy. It's like that's a whole different shit that DJs can do. Yeah. So that leads me to my next question for you. Last night, today, whatever, it's Friday, and Voice of the Heroes just dropped. How do you, as a DJ, figure out it's time to drop that new whatever song? Lil Baby just dropped, so that, but say fucking Duke Deuce drops, Young Thug drops, whatever. How do you figure out it's time? Enough people know it, it's ready. Is it, oh, I drop it tonight because it's Friday and everybody know Lil Baby, or I gotta wait at least a week? How do you know that when you're in them club situations or in them party situations? Because I think a lot of as a party goer, a lot of the fun is I know the songs that are being played. Yeah. But you also have to introduce new songs at some point because the parties that are happening in 2021 do not have the same soundtrack as the parties in 2017. Yeah.
So, the word that you use, introduce, is a great segue into the concept of breaking a record. So, a lot of people don't truly understand the role of a DJ, and the role of a DJ is really to be like a what they call that word, like an ambassador.
Yeah, you bring the music to us.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. I can introduce you to new sounds. And like back in the day, a lot of DJs had more control. A lot of DJs, like, you can't really give them requests. Like they trust a DJ a lot more, and you'll come to a party to hear the new music. Like, but nowadays, since everything is so accessible on your phone, you can find any song, get introduced to anything. Nobody's waiting to hear the new music. When they go there, they want to hear the stuff that they know because it's so much new music. So the environment has changed. However, breaking a record is basically DJs, when you're in the club and you know you got a crowd and you're influencing these people, you got to mix these songs into your set with all of the songs that they recognize as getting them hype and getting them turned and make it sound good. So it's about the transitions. It's about the energy that you're trying to keep and the energy that you're trying to create. The
breaking sounds of glass and shit.
Yeah, so like, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference between a DJ that's going to just play the song like, yeah, I got that new Djtarxan Baby, it's out here. And it's another difference between a DJ that's going to come out of a song that controls the energy. So say you got the crowd here, and then you bring them down a little bit, and then you drop the song, and then you let the little middle part play, and then you spin it back, drop some effects on it, and then introduce it like, this that new Baby and Dirk. You know what I'm saying? The air horn. You know what I'm saying? So then after that, that's a good way to break in a record. That's how you know You know what I'm saying? Everybody know the streets waiting on Lil Durk and Lil Baby. Like, if you got your cousin or whoever it is, you gonna play it. You might not get a reaction, but at least people heard it.
All right, so this is gonna lead me to a line of questions. So you're breaking records, but there's also lesser known artists. Like everybody gonna hear a Baby verse sooner than later, but you also have your homies that's doing music. You're a DJ in Atlanta, so I'm sure it's fucking like I heard Throat Baby before that bitch was popping.
Yeah.
It's like there's songs you're getting from up and comers. There's I don't want to say leaks, but there's songs that you're getting sooner than they're on Apple Music. Yeah. There are songs you're getting the notes file of Lil Baby, the notes file of I can't think of no other young nigga. Hey man, if you a new rapper coming out, like my homie Lito's song was played in the club by a DJ. So also Lito's interview up now. Go watch that everywhere. But yeah, how do you do that? And when it's a lesser known artist, is it the same way? Is it different?
It's the same way to a certain extent. It just all depends. It's a lot of variables. I say the first variable is the type of music. So I'll give you an example. I was DJing at Seba's Kennesaw 2 weeks ago, and my friends pulled up on me, and one of my friends makes music. His name is Brody. And
Brody, come on the show.
Brody Marquise, he makes music for real.
Yeah, come on the show.
Get with him.
I'll interview you.
And then I played a song while I was doing an R&B set. He does R&B music, and I just dropped it because I saw him there, and I'm like, if you pull up on me, that's the best way to get your music broken. Is just pull up on me. I don't need a drink. I don't need no money. Just pull up on me because it helps me to know that you know.
Presence equals presence.
There you go. That's the gem right there. They need to say that one. But nah, so
that
he
might
pulled
be the
up
name
on
of
me.
the episode. Presence equals presence.
Presence equals presence. Yeah, man.
But yeah, continue, man.
So he pulled up on me at Seba's Kennesaw. I dropped his music. He recorded me playing it, and it was just a great time. Not only did I have him turn up, but he really appreciated that. And then next thing you know, it was a girl birthday. Her table was right next to the DJ booth. She was like, "Come here real quick. What's the name of that song you just played?" And then I showed her. So I literally just broke it. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing you could do as an artist that's coming up is, one, make sure your engineering is good, make sure your production is good, and then make sure that you got good elements of a songwriter. You don't have to necessarily have the best song or the best voice or whatever.
What this nigga is saying, don't be recording in your closet with them egg cartons on the wall.
No cap.
Go book some studio time, get your shit mixed and mastered, because you have to you have to spend money to make money.
Yep. DM me too. I got a lot of engineers. I got a lot of resources. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. So at DJ Tarzan _ Tarzan is with an X. DM him on Instagram and Twitter. You got Twitter too?
Twitter too.
Okay, so Instagram and Twitter, DM him. He gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
If you show up, you know, you might have to show up to Kennesaw or some shit.
Yeah.
But if you show up, your song might just get played.
Yeah, for sure, man. I show love. You show love. You pulling up on me. Managers see that. They like, man, he bring people out. Cool.
Oh, and don't get mad. Don't get mad if he tell you your song ass. and shit, if you DM me, because a nigga DM me his song the other day, I was like, look, sir, this is garbage. I'm not gonna interview you because it fucks with the brand. Yeah. Because Tarzan got paid to be at that club. I'm trying to interview niggas I feel like can make it. Yeah. If we start dropping shitty music, they gonna be like, hey, come here, brother.
Yeah, it lowers our credibility.
Yeah, you not. This your last night here. Yeah. So you better have fun in this last 30.
Yeah, man. He telling the truth though. So like, you know what I'm saying? Just always be considerate of the next person. Like, it's not always about you. When you come in the club, hey bro, drop my song, bro. Then you tell me to drop it, I'll be like, bro, hold up. I gotta set the mood. I gotta get everybody energy up so they could actually be listening to what I'm playing.
Wait, so niggas really be doing that? You be at the club and a nigga just presents you a song.
Yeah, like.
So what, does he bring his phone to you and be like, listen to this, or does he just hand you a?
He pull up and be like, hey bro, how can I get you my song, bro? I'm finna get you my song. He don't give me an option to be like yes or no. He don't give me an option to be like anything. He just like, yo, I'll get you my song. Here you go, bro. This is my song. Play my shit. Play, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what gave you this entitlement?
So what's proper etiquette for that? Say one of these niggas has a hot ass song. How's the proper etiquette to get you the song in the club? And then how could you even, Because I don't understand how you could even play it. Do you have an AirPod in connected to your phone playing the shit? Like,
Nah. So
shit, add what? How you do that?
first things first, artists get your shit together, man. Like, and not necessarily that y'all don't have y'all shit together, but when you presenting stuff, you don't see Drake walking up with just a song title and you don't know who it is. Like,
Let's not do
have
Drake.
your
Let's not do Drake.
not Drake.
Let me tell you something. If Drake walk in the club, bitch, and
I don't give a damn what it is.
If Drake handed Tarzan Certified Lover Boy,
Yeah,
that nigga could press play
play the whole
and
thing.
leave, nigga.
Yeah.
Cause here's the thing. But it wouldn't be a party anymore. It would be a listening party.
Exactly.
Cause niggas are sitting down and I don't care if this nigga got 21 Savage, Young Nudie, the whole Atlanta on the track. Niggas gonna sit there and listen to that whole bitch like, damn,
Yeah.
that shit hard.
I'm gonna just say it like this. So, first thing I was trying to really get at was just have your information together. Like, when you come, I most likely don't have the USB shit, like the USB A shit. So have an AirDrop file ready for me, and it gotta be MP3. That makes sure it's the best format. Second, really just truly understand, like, nobody's in here has heard your song, and my job is to please the crowd. How I'm gonna please the crowd with something they never heard, and then on top of that, they may or may not like it. I never heard it before. I don't know the quality. So then from that point on, it's like, it's really just doing me a disservice. So you done came up here, made me look bad, and it's like, now when I see your face, I associate that type of reputation with you, as opposed to like, yo, hit me on Instagram. If you see me at Encore one time, right, on Tuesday, and you know I'm at Encore every Tuesday.
You're at Encore every Tuesday?
I am
That's a
at
plug.
Encore every Tuesday.
Encore every Tuesday. Go see
Come
DJ
see
Tarzan.
me. Yeah, man, we be going up. So if you see me at Encore every Tuesday, you be like, okay, I like the way he's spinning. I want my stuff to be in here. You could either follow me or come up to me, get my Instagram, and be like, hey, bro, I want you to listen to my song.
And Tarzan actually followed back. I didn't run up on the nigga, but we was in a mutual situation the other day, and I was like, nigga, you don't follow me. He was like, nigga, yes I do. I was like, no, you don't. Nigga, pull it up. He's like, see that right there?
I follow back, bro. I'm not bougie. I don't care, because it's really about, like, I'm just a spread love type of person, bro. I'm not bougie. I don't got time for that shit. Like, trying to pick and choose who I associate myself with, unless it's negative energy. But anyways, so, you know what I'm saying? Follow me. Let me listen to the song. So now I know about it, and I know where it's going to fit in my set. So I can, instead of putting your song after LMA booed up and you got to turn that song, I had never heard it before. Now I know, like, hey, put this behind Diamonds Dancing by Young Thug or something. You know what I'm saying? So fuck with me, build that personal relationship. You don't got to buy me no drink. Just know, like, shit, all right, I'm pulling up on you next Tuesday. Fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? I'll play it.
All right, that makes sense.
And then the other way, if you don't really want to talk to me, you're not personable, just give me whatever I'm naming for that night. If it's like a kind of packed crowd, I'm charging a dub. If it's a packed crowd, I'm charging you $50 to get your song played. And if it's hella packed and lit, I'm charging you $100.
Hey man, if you don't want to pay the $100, send me 20, and I will send Tarzan the song.
Yeah, you need to start doing that. You need to do like a Gilly the Kid, and then they start off with a song of the day.
First of all, I'm telling, if you want your music played on this bitch, first of all, don't have that shit copywritten, because it's not going up nowhere if the shit copywritten.
Oh God.
Because I'm not paying you for my views, bitch. Fuck you. But yeah, if you have a song you want broken, DM it to me. If I like it, I'll tell you. If I don't like it, I'll also tell you. And don't get mad because I say I don't like it or it don't fit me. Because one thing we not gonna do is sit here and fake dance to a shitty song. Because then they going to be like, damn, I'm not going to listen to none of this nigga music interviews. He don't have no good opinions.
Yeah, man.
No, sir. But yeah, man. So to move on from that, send this nigga the song early. If you send it to him in the club, he going to charge you the 100. Fuck the dub.
Mm-hmm.
It's 100.
Yeah.
I'm getting 20 off top.
80 for me, 20 for him.
Yeah, but anyway, so to move on, where is DJ Tarzan from? Where did you get your start? Where did you grow up? All that shit.
It's pretty complicated, but it's simple. Like, I was born in New Orleans and raised in Atlanta, to make it simple. But I was born in New Orleans and I came down here at a younger age.
Katrina?
Nope, earlier than Katrina.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So, but then I was just back and forth. I would spend my summers and then sometimes the winter in New Orleans. And then,
shout out New Orleans, man. Some of the best food I ever had.
Best food, best culture. I love it. So, yeah, I spend school time in Atlanta. And then after pretty much 2 years after Katrina, I stopped going to New Orleans because it's like I just couldn't no more. You know what I'm saying? I had a life down here. I got basketball, whatever I was doing, band, whatever I was doing.
You
So
a
yeah,
tall nigga? You was a hooper?
I
Shot,
was
shot wet
not a
like
hooper.
water?
I'll tell you a funny ass story.
Okay, let's go.
7th grade, I was in middle school. I went to tryouts, right? And you're gonna laugh at me. I shot the ball over the whole goal, and the coach told me go home.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hold you. The coach was right. Because
But
it's like,
I'm gonna tell you the funniest story though. So his name is Mr. Brown. There's a lot of Mr. Brown, so I ain't
yeah,
putting
Mr. Brown.
business out there. So 7th grade, I did that. Told me go home. Like cool.
Mr. Brown in Atlanta narrows it down. Mr. Brown, wherever the fuck Tarzan went to school, if you know the nigga.
Right. So I did after I got kicked out of that. I went to play church league, and then I just started to develop.
Pause, hold up, time out, nigga.
Listen. Just listen. Let me finish the story. I went to play church league, and then afterwards, I spent that whole year just working like in the gym, like on some Goku hyperbolic chamber shit. So I came back and I tried out again 8th grade year, and I made it to the final cut. And then it's this dude named Giovanni. So they had hella guards on the team, and I was only tall enough to be a guard. Dude
Nigga named Giovanni.
He got picked over me. It was down to 2 people, and he got picked over me because he was taller.
What? You let a nigga with a name from the Renaissance fucking?
No, he could fight though. I ain't gonna cap.
First of all, if your name Giovanni and you around black people, you have to know how to fight.
You gotta know how to fight.
Because
he can fight.
Niggas gonna try, bitch. Hey, nigga, you gonna paint me something today? Hey, bro, you creating something? Cause around 7th, 8th grade when you first learning about the Renaissance, nigga, I'm on your ass every day, nigga. What? You had to be able to fight.
Nigga ate pasta for lunch every day. But nah, so boom, he got picked, and the funniest thing happened. The coach gave me my kudos and shit after he's like, you worked hard, you moved up to this, so don't quit.
He said you better, but you're not good enough.
Yeah, so Giovanni got kicked off the team on the 2nd game because his grades were bad, and I had Mr. Brown's class, and I had a fucking 92 in his class. So if he would have picked me over Giovanni, I don't know if I would have been a hooper today. Probably still wouldn't have. Music is life. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? That was a funny story. I was playing basketball during that time.
Hey,
that's
but how was church league? Because I be hearing about these shits. But if they letting niggas in and shooting over the basket, they can't have been good.
I was really just nervous.
You was cooking in the church league?
I was really just nervous. Nah, I was decent in church league. I probably averaged 10 points. I was like.
So how many games was y'all playing, nigga?
We had 12 and then a tournament, and we won the tournament.
Y'all niggas had a real fucking for 7th. When you're a little older, 12 games ain't that much. But when you 7th grade, nigga, 12 games is a commitment, nigga.
Yeah, we had practice and then games on Saturdays and Sundays. We had 2 games a weekend. So I know y'all gonna cook me for this, but that's a funny story I went through. I think it was just cool because it showed me you could really do anything.
Nigga Tarzan's nickname was the come up. Nigga came up from shooting over the basket to being on the team. 10 points in church league.
Yeah, man.
So did you play these sports in high school?
Hell no, I put basketball down after that. I was like, bro, I tried twice. This shit is not for me.
Yeah, because I'm not going to hold you. It's certain cities and places like that where it's like, I understand if a nigga don't play sports when you get to high. Like, if a nigga was raised in Houston, fucking Atlanta, certain parts of North Carolina, shit like that, it's like, I understand why you didn't play sports, nigga, because you would have been lining up against D1 prospects every day.
Yeah, I think
where you go to high school?
Baltimore got the best players, and California got some of the best players too.
California got some big niggas. Any school that recruit,
like
I'm not gonna lie, if your school plays IMG Academy, which is them niggas finesse school, magical at everything. Yeah. If your school play IMG Academy, you don't have to play football, bro. It's okay. Yeah. You 5'8", 5'9", nigga. You knew you wasn't going to the league, and then your team is one of the teams that IMG's like, I'm putting on the schedule. Nah, I don't got to play them niggas. But you didn't play in high school. So what were you doing? What were you doing in high school?
So I just I gotta start all the way backwards. So elementary school. In 3rd grade, I went to the orchestra. I was trying to play guitar, and they had strings. So I'm like, bet. They don't have guitar.
This nigga was
started playing violin, right?
Orchestra.
Started playing violin. And then after that, 4th grade, I started playing the guitar. 6th through 8th grade, I was playing percussion in the symphonic band. And then 9th and 10th grade, I learned how to play the trumpet, and I marched in high school.
Symphonic.
And then 11th and 12th grade, I became a drum major.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, man.
That is black excellence right there.
Music is life, bro.
This nigga was the drum major. So wait, so I was in the band too. So drum major wise, how was you? Was y'all the like marching band competition ass niggas?
That.
Was you in the long suit with the pole?
Yeah.
Put the poles to the side. 1, 2, 3. That was you?
Yeah, we was directing. We had to learn like we basically like drum. So our drum major director was from Bethune-Cookman, and they got some of the best.
They have a documentary on Netflix right now.
Man, I'm talking about so for real. So we had to learn all that shit, but our style was based off of JSU as a drum major. So
shout out the Sonic Boom.
They got some of the toughest drum majors. To me, it's from top to bottom. I would say the best is Bethune-Cookman. Second to me is
this nigga was whooping his
Southern.
ass. That's why it was Bethune-Cookman. He was like, "Bitch, Bethune, nigga."
No, bro, Bethune-Cookman. Like I love they band, bro. It's they are.
So
crazy.
So what's your top 5 marching bands? You said Bethune, Southern,
JSU, FAMU,
the Marching 100. Shout out them. That's 4.
And then I be forgetting their names sometimes, but what's the Arkansas Pine Bluff. I love that.
Oh, UAPB. Shout out them. I got some.
Yeah.
I know some girls over at UAPB. Shout out to y'all.
Not the ladies, man.
The ladies, first of all, Mr. Corzaves over here.
Nah.
Mr. Tarzan over here has no right to talk to me about the ladies, man. This nigga pulled up in that bitch.
In that ooh.
Yeah.
But nah.
Cool Razor industry plant. Continue.
That's it, man. So that's my background, and then that kind of leads up to how I became a DJ, because it's like I looked at it and I was like, if I'm going to Morehouse.
Yeah. So that's what I want to ask. Why did you not go to? First of all, Morehouse band, mid. How did you? First, nigga, the battle of the bands is walking distance, and we don't get invited. Nigga, all right. So for those that don't know, those that have never been to Atlanta, Morehouse is literally like 2 miles from the stadium.
Yeah.
If you walk right, it might be a mile.
Yeah.
And Morehouse's band does not get invited to the Battle of the Bands ever. Yeah. So I'm not saying them niggas sorry. I know them niggas know their music, but
I'm going to say this. Morehouse's band is as solid as they can be. Like, the players are not the issue. It's more so like recruitment. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like football. You going to get recruited to the D1 teams. But, like, I've seen some of the players. The players are pretty damn good. And they win the competitions that they do.
Hey, man. That's that.
That's that.
But yeah. So why did you not go to, since you was Bethune-Cookman Jr., nigga?
Yeah.
Why didn't you go to a bigger school, or why weren't you in the band at Morehouse?
Because I really was just, when it came time for college, I really was just making a decision, and I was like, all right, after college, what does band really do?
I mean, nigga, you could have been, nigga, you could have fucking been in Drumline 3.
Drumline 2 is terrible. I don't even want to be a part of that.
Hey, Nick Cannon,
I'm good. But nah, I mean, shit, that's just a movie, man. I'm just more so thinking about my career path. I was just like, man, is it really going to pay? Like, you play basketball, go to college, you go to the league. Or you try to go to the league. Play football,
you go overseas.
Go to college, try to go to the league. Or you can go overseas. You in the band, go to college.
Be a band teacher. I don't know, nigga. You could have been could have been Dallas Austin or some shit, nigga.
You never know, but I mean, I just didn't see
it
that in my life.
It wasn't for you.
In my life, man.
All right, so how did you? Before we go on, how did you choose Morehouse? Since we knew you weren't gonna be band teacher extraordinaire.
Yeah. I ain't really know shit about college, man. My dad didn't go to college, and my mom, she went like towards when I was going to Morehouse. She went, so I didn't know shit about college. And I had a mentor named Bakari. He went to my high school.
Bakari Sellers?
No, Bakari Green.
Oh, I was gonna say, nigga,
Mhm.
Bakari Sellers. I think he got a
Bakari
verified
Green.
Twitter.
He came back to the college fair for school at Arabia Mountain, and he told me all about Morehouse and House
School
of
at
Brotherhood.
Red Bee Mountain. That's the school you went to?
No, Arabia Mountain. Arabia Mountain High School.
Atlanta. I've never heard of this school.
It's in Lithonia and it's new. So
wait,
you don't
nigga,
have to
you
hear
you
about it.
went
I
to
don't
school
think
like
people
8
know
years
about
ago, nigga.
it. I know.
So like, is that new?
It's not like when I went to school, when I got there, it was 5
built.
years new.
Oh, okay.
It was 5 years new. So it's not like MLK, Stevenson, Miller Grove. It it needs some time to
Your
build up
mama
the
was
history.
like, we're gonna go somewhere with some good money, new money.
It's a public school, but you had to get chosen to get in it.
It's a charter school then, nigga. It's not a public
No, it wasn't,
school.
because
If you have to get chosen, nigga,
That's how it was
you
in the
don't get
beginning.
chose to go to public school. It was a charter school when you went then, nigga. If you had to get chosen,
I'm gonna tell you
nigga.
exactly what happened. So Bakari, when he was telling me about his experience, he was like one of the people that got in when it was like maybe 2 years new. He had to write an essay. They had candidates and stuff like
Sound
that.
like a
When it got
charter
down to my year trying to get in there, it was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna look at your transcript or whatever, and then we're gonna pick you. And then later on, it was just like people were just transferring it. Like people was just getting in. So it dwindled down
It
from
became a public school. Cause nigga, I went to public school. You know what you have to do to get into public school?
Nothing.
Bring a water bill, nigga. You have to bring a water bill in the county,
Immunization
nigga.
records.
Like you got to bring 2 proofs of residence and your
Yeah.
mama ID, nigga. That's it.
Yeah.
Talking about some, I had to write an essay and such and such.
Yeah, no, man. That's what it was. So it was new. It was like an environmental based school. It was a whole lot of
These
crap.
niggas had solar panels at school talking
We
about
did.
it's a public school.
We
Nigga,
did.
the average public school don't have no fucking solar panels, nigga.
Hey man, don't be mad at my school because they was ahead of the curve.
Hey man, Arabian Nights. I want to know why Sinbad over here didn't fucking have. Like these niggas had solar panels and shit. I went to a public school. Shit, barely.
Ask somebody about it. Ask anybody about it. It's not like a regular.
not
It was a
gonna lie
charter
to you.
structure.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm 22 years old. I give 0 fucks about
About high school,
high school. I mean, nigga, I went to an agricultural high school. Nigga, we had cows. We had cows and the horses in the back, like Lil Nas said in that bitch. Man, we bales of hay. Niggas walk goats and pigs around the campus. I went to a real southern school, nigga. But
what?
beside the point, we'll talk about that off camera. If you want to know about that, pay me, you niggas. But anyway, so you went to Arabian Nights, came to Morehouse, became a DJ. But you're more than a DJ.
Right.
So, outside of DJing, I know you got this Corzave shirt on. We're going to get into that. But what else was your thing outside of music? What were you doing throughout the pandemic, throughout life in general? What is you? What is Tarzan? Who is Tarzan, I guess?
I was really just trying to get myself together, trying to figure out what I was going to do, trying to make a decision. I always was kind of involved with Corzaves. Like, if I wasn't going to school, I was at Corzaves, like, washing cars.
So break down Corzaves a little bit for those that don't know.
Corzaves is...
Got
okay,
four locations, right?
4 locations now.
4.
Yeah, it's called Corzaves Collision and Glass. Collision for the auto body. We fix cars. Anything on the outside, we fix cars. Not mechanical. It's not like technical.
I got a scratch on my left door.
We can buff it out. We're going to talk.
For sure.
We're going to talk.
We'll look at it for you.
Yeah, so we fix glasses too, but that's what it is. It started in 2003. My dad, he basically bought a 2 garage shack, and he was just like at gas stations like, yo, hustling, like just I'll fix your car for a cheaper price than anybody else could do it. And then he
not no more though.
Not no more. Hell no.
Ain't no more cheapest price, nigga. You pay our price, bitch.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, we gonna look out though. Like, if you know me and you come get your car done with me, you'll fool me. I definitely like. You could ask a couple people that been to Morehouse. I done fixed their cars already. So.
Well, yeah, because these Morehouse niggas do not respect these motherfucking cars.
Yeah,
I know some niggas don't do shit but put gas in that motherfucker, but they done hit everything in the world.
Yeah, those service nothing. So, yeah, shout out to everybody supporting me. But yeah, Corzaves is we fix cars. It started 2003, like I said. And my dad, he started into a garage shack, and then he moved up into a plaza. We got a spot in the plaza. Then we finally bought our own first building in 2008. and then it's
So
been
like
up since
third
there.
grade, nigga.
Yeah, so that was then. My dad wouldn't like put me into the business. I would just always be there, and then I would just
You don't have a
stick around.
choice, nigga. As a small business owner, bitch, you that nigga was there every day. So,
Yeah.
but hey, when you get out of church league, you don't come over here and watch this goddamn car.
Yeah, so my mom would you know what I'm saying, take me, and I would just do my work up until I got to like middle school, and I started, you know what I'm saying, washing cars, getting into it, and then it just slowly developed.
Didn't I say this nigga was washing car? Hey, I'm psychic.
You know.
Oh yeah, continue.
So yeah, and then we've been acquiring buildings. We probably average like we get like one new location every like 2 or 3 years. We got a new one opening up pretty soon in like July, August, the latest. And
do you need
yeah,
a
man,
manager?
that's it. Do I need a manager? I ain't even gonna lie. I wouldn't do that to you, dog. You wouldn't have no hair by the end of the year. It's a stressful industry. No cap.
Oh, fuck yeah. I was bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't really want to work in no collision shop, man.
Shit, boy, that money's good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nigga, first, what is it? Do I want to work there or not? Nigga said
Nah.
you wouldn't want to work there, but the money good.
The money's good, but it's like, you know
If
what
the
I'm
money
saying? It
good,
come
the
down
money
to
good.
it. Yeah, the money is good. But so my current position there is
The boss's son.
basic. Nah, I'm part owner, but my daily operation, I'm the general manager of production, and I'm also the
Okay.
COO. I make
All
a
right.
lot of decisions.
So those of you that have watched my previous interviews, we have this thing on Couch Conversations called bullshit titles. And you see, just like when C-Rob decided that he was a director but didn't a media director but didn't know what media was on the website.
Yeah.
It's just like this nigga, director of production. Shut the fuck up. Niggas making up titles.
Hey.
That's you see what that is? It's hey son, you're not just gonna be taking this fucking money. So
Right.
you're gonna have a title on paper, and we're gonna. He don't even fill out his own W-2, do you?
I do.
Oh, you do? Oh.
I do. I get direct
Ooh.
deposits. I pay myself from the shop.
See, that's that bullshit. I pay myself.
I
This
do.
nigga be going in the register like, who want lunch? Hey, we eating it. We eating Chinese today.
We eat steak and lobster. We eat good. We eat good.
Wait a second, nigga. How niggas going bald eating steak and lobster for lunch every day, nigga? Can't be that stressful, nigga. All right.
Nah, man.
Whatever
it's
the point.
crazy.
Yeah, so you're the director of production management.
Yeah, I'm the general manager. So like basically all of the shops we got contracts with over 40 insurance companies, and that includes Geico, Progressive, State Farm, Allstate. And these guys.
Damn.
So what happens is when the process goes, once you make your claim, you send your car to our shop.
So you the nigga that can lie and say my shit total.
I mean, we can't we gotta prove it. They make us prove it. It's a very tedious, we gotta write the estimate and prove everything on why we have to do all these operations.
Because I was finna say, I done seen some white people that done been like, hey, my shit total, and I see the picture and be like,
nah, they
no,
will audit your
that
ass.
body.
They will audit your ass and get you out of there. So we
You're
can't
black,
even do
so
that.
you can't finesse that.
So
You
yeah,
are niggas. It don't work like that.
when you get your car in there, we write the estimate and then we send it to them. Once State Farm, whoever your insurance company is, approve it, they'll send it back and be like, okay, cool. This is how long it should take. This the repair plan. We're only paying for rental for this customer for 5 days, so this car must be done in 5 days. So I basically go by the shops and I check on the production schedule. Like, yo, when is this car due out? We have a meeting every morning, and then if anybody lacking or if Geico call my dad or email my dad and be like, yo, y'all slacking over here, I'll go to one of our locations in Latonia, and I'll just be like, yo, we gotta pick it up. I'll organize everything, make sure I get a list of everything.
So you don't touch the cars no more.
I do.
You're not car wash boy
I do.
no more.
I do whatever it take. Like I get there and be like, oh, they say detail slacking. Detail is like when you clean the car and make sure it's all done. I'm making sure.
This nigga think I'm retarded. Boy, I am from the South. I know what the fuck a detail is.
Bruh.
Nigga, I was detailing cars for some money in high school, nigga.
Now you know it's gonna be young ladies watching this joint, and ladies don't know shit about a car.
Okay, so for the women that is watching, because this nigga Tarzan just fucking tried me. Detailing the car is essentially, I'm not gonna break down all the shit, but it's for the most part, You know, you get your car washed. Detailing when they go inside that bitch, get them little crumbs and shit from your nasty ass eating and dropping food and shit.
Yeah.
They go under the seat, get all that bullshit down there.
Yeah.
Get the $30 worth of change you can drop between your seats and shit. Yeah, all that vacuum, all that cleaning. It make your car look like new.
Yeah. We clean it basically. It's a cleaning. It's a thorough cleaning as thorough as we can get for production.
This nigga Tarzan looked me dead in the eyes and said, "A detail it, bitch. Hold up, wait a minute."
I know you know, man.
He wanted to try me. That's what it was.
I had to. Well, you tried my high school, bro.
I didn't try Arabian Nights over here. Aladdin over here mad at me. What the fuck, nigga? Nobody came for you and Genie. This nigga mad, man. Find your Jasmine and calm down, man. But yeah, beside the point. Yeah, so Corsaves, you have a bullshit position, but you actually do work when you called.
Yeah.
And for your 5th location opening when?
Opening it we don't have a date. We're waiting on the state to approve everything, but late July, early August.
All right. So what location are you usually at? Most. Where are you at today?
I was in the Midtown, the 2 locations in Midtown, basically going back and forth.
All right, so 2 locations in Midtown, a location at East Point.
No, 2 locations in Lithonia, 2 locations in Midtown.
Oh, 2 Lithonia, 2 Midtown, and the 5th location will be
in McDonough.
Okay. So, if you in any of those places, Corsaves will be there
to fix your car.
Okay, I'll drop the Corsaves website link in description
and our Instagram too.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, nigga.
I'm just making sure we do it.
These niggas don't.
No, for real.
He said, "Hey, these niggas don't understand. They need to see the pictures."
They got.
Speaking of which, do you niggas need a social media manager? Because y'all ain't posted since 2020.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be that too, but I'll be busy, man.
Let me be the social media manager. I don't need no lot of money.
Yeah.
Maybe $10, $15 a post.
You bullshit. We're gonna pay more than that. If you get it right, you pay more than that.
I mean, nigga, we'll talk off camera.
Business.
Hey, if you see in my bio, Corsaves social media, I've had some experience. I had a couple verified accounts. Ask about a nigga. But beside the point, Corsaves, 4 locations, 5th opening in the fall. DJ Tarzan, one of the wildest in Atlanta, the hottest on the wheels of steel, whatever the fuck, real steel, wheels of steel. What the fuck, nigga? Man. So before you leave, I gotta ask you, what's your wildest story as a DJ or just being in the mix? Now this can be when you're behind the turnstiles, when you had the mic in your hand, whatever.
I got a few, but can I do 2?
Nigga, you can do 50. Nigga, this is our show, nigga. This is a black show. I will put the most important one here, clip the rest of the bitches up, and post them on Instagram. Don't play with me.
I got 2. The first one was anybody that went to the AUC, they know about Thrasher's Mansion. It was a party at Thrasher's Mansion. Again, I had with Dose. And the way we did it was kind of unconventional. Like he would DJ an hour. I would DJ an hour. He would DJ an hour. I would DJ an hour till the party was over. And it was crazy. So
niggas was playing Past the Aux at Thrasher Mansion.
For real. So we had speakers set up downstairs. He had a basement, and then there was an upper level with the
Heaven or Hell Part 2, nigga.
Right. So, but instead we was on the same turntable this time because we learned how to do the same shit. So, boom. After the first hour and a half, people start coming upstairs where I was actually stationed at, and then people were just standing around. And then as a DJ, that really it
irked you.
Yeah, it irked me. It make me feel like, yo,
you feel like your crowd control wearing off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, niggas is not having fun. Then when Dose got on, I was drunk. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna jump in the pool.
Fully clothed?
I took my shirt off.
Okay. And
then I had on jeans. I took my phone out my pocket.
You are a bad man if you jumped in a pool with jeans on,
jumped
nigga.
Smooth in the pool, and I was drunk, and I had a fucking great time. And then after that, everybody, it was kind of like one of them Project X moments. It's just like everybody just got turned after that.
Topless pool in this bitch.
People started getting in the pool. People was everywhere, and then I not only that, but after I got back on, I dropped myself off. I got back on the DJing. I had a great ass set. It just went up. Like, it was a great ass memory.
Was it great or were you drunk?
Both. I'm talking about if you look at the videos, it's crazy. So that was the first one, and then the second
None
one.
of them videos will be here because one, I don't want to get demonetized, and two, there's probably some music in the background, and I don't want to get demonetized.
There you go.
Them copyright claims. But if you want to see them,
Mhm.
DJ Tarzan on Instagram
DJ Tarzan
with an underscore and an X for the Z. So yeah, your next story.
The second story is a little short, but it was pretty cool. I had a party, at a tree house. I mean, like a treehouse type of not a treehouse. What is that shit called?
A treehouse, nigga. These niggas had a code name Kids Next Door party.
Damn near.
They in this bitch Sector V, motherfucker.
Shout out to District. It was a party where they found this
shout out District. These Cali ass niggas that was at Morehouse throwing parties.
Throwing the fuck out of some parties. Shout out all them niggas. They solid, man.
But I don't know if I don't know them niggas like that.
He can't vouch for him. I'm gonna say
District niggas. If you want to come on the show and talk your shit, it ain't gotta be interview. This is a podcast too.
Yeah.
Which is why you should check me out on SoundCloud. You should check me out on you should check me out on what the fuck, Spotify. You should check me out on Apple Music.
Audio Mac.
Yeah, fuck Audio Mac. Google Stitcher. Whatever the fuck you listen to podcasts on, listen to my shit. Listen to you're obviously listening to Tarzan. You're watching it, you listen to it, whatever. Watch us.
They tapped in, but
yeah, District, pull up.
So yeah, they threw a party. And,
so treehouse, how did treehouse work?
It wasn't even a treehouse. I
Were
be
you
naming
in
shit wrong.
Because I've been to a party where the DJ was in a treehouse.
I saw that before. I definitely should have been there, and it's probably at the same spot that you're talking about. But it was
Suede was also shout out DJ Suede. I met you before I was doing this shit, but come on the show now.
Yeah, that was actually one of my influences. We didn't get to that question yet, but we're gonna talk about that. So basically, I was DJing. I was on it was a lower level and it was an upper level, and I was on the upper level on the patio type deal, and I'm DJing, and then two girls walk up to me and start twerking on me while I'm DJing in the middle of a transition. So I'm over here.
What songs was playing, nigga?
Freako by Speaker Knocker.
This nigga.
So
nigga,
yeah.
Speaker Knockers will make any party go up. But this nigga catching. How you catch ass? I have never caught ass from two women at the same time. So how that work? You bow.
They both.
Bow.
I mean, I'm not trying to get, you know what I'm saying, pelvis to, you know what I'm saying?
Pelvis to ass? What
pelvis
did you
to
say?
ass.
Pelvis to hip, nigga?
Yeah, whatever it is.
You was trying to do pelvis to hip?
I was
just
in the middle of that whole situation. They twerking cheek to cheek, and I'm just like in the middle of the situation, but I'm not really focused on that. But I'm facing, my torso facing this way, but my bottom half facing them, and I'm just like mixing.
You could have had a threesome, nigga. You worried about nigga. This nigga and this bitch. Fuck this ass.
Yeah.
This party though.
I mean, we ain't gonna talk about what happened behind the curtains or in the bedroom.
This nigga.
It was cool.
This nigga may or may not have had a threesome with these twerking women.
Yeah, we may or may not. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So, yeah, and then somebody I knew at the time walked up to me and tried to press me and her friend, like, got her.
Somebody I knew at the time, one of his little situations was like, wild. Hey, y'all not gonna be throwing ass on my man.
Yeah, and then her friend caught her, and I was like, bro, get your friend. And then she got her friend, and everything.
Sloppy Tarzan.
I know, bro. But it was
shit
wild.
Where you eat at, man.
I know, and I can't help it because it's like I gotta be certain places, and it's not like I could duck off because I gotta be out there. So
yeah, man,
you
can't just be like, all right, play the song, walk off.
Yeah.
Now I haven't been in parties where niggas done played pre-made mixes.
I don't do that shit, man. That shit.
Nah, you a hoe ass nigga if you do a pre-made mix on me, bitch. Fuck you. Cause nigga, you not paying attention. Cause I didn't know it was a pre-made mix until the nigga let the shit relapse. What? Not relapse. Let the shit
rerun, basically.
Yeah, rerun. So basically, I got to the party at a certain time. I heard a certain song. It was because we was in Miami. I heard a Kodak song. Okay, cool. Went through the transition. Maybe the mix was 30, 45 minutes. Catching ass, having fun. I saw niggas kissing women in the mouth. I don't do that. Don't kiss these women in the mouth in the club. Y'all nasty as shit. But that's beside the point. So I saw the shit happening. We come back. The same Kodak song play over. I'm like, we in Miami. Niggas like Kodak a lot. Cool.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hold up, wait a minute. it's mixing into the same other song.
Yeah.
And then it was a club, so like they had visuals on the TVs too.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, these the same visuals, the same
Oh
song,
my
the same
God.
little mix. These niggas finessing us.
Oh man.
DJ, I look at the DJ booth. DJ ain't even over there. I'm like, nigga, I know what it. First, I don't know the most. I don't know the most about DJing, nigga, but I know
Yeah.
what a fucking scratch sound like, nigga.
Yep.
I hear hear the nigga scratching. I'm like,
I
this
don't see
nigga's at
nobody
the
there.
bar, bitch. Nigga finna take a fucking bathroom break.
No,
and then,
bro, that was Casper, bro.
yeah, I was
Casper
like, man,
was DJing.
fuck this. Yeah, nigga, no, that wasn't fucking Casper, nigga. First of all, bitch, it was copycat, nigga. That's what it
Yeah.
was. But yeah, man, don't fucking re-rock your DJ sets, bitch. Fuck you.
Shit's ass, man.
But before we go to your influences, because we want to talk about Suede, of course. Suede, come on the show. I'll say it again. But yeah, I know you do playlists. You got a playlist called COVID-19.
COVID 20.
COVID 20. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, COVID 20. The nigga got the Mona Lisa with a mask on that bitch. I was listening to that hoe as the nigga pulled up.
Liddy.
So yeah, go
Appreciate that.
Go
man.
listen to that. He got a new playlist out called Two Shots now with Novice Principles. Go watch his interview, which is also up on all my socials.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Check out his blog too.
Oh yeah, you did an interview for him yet?
Nah, not yet.
All right,
I'm
fuck
gonna do
you,
it soon.
Cherry. I got his interview. I got his first interview. Pussy. All right, that's aside the way. But yeah, so when you're making a playlist, or when you're DJing, because it's similar shit. How do you differentiate what you want to hear from what the streets want to hear? Because I think on COVID 20 you had my boy Kobe Red on there. I think.
Yep.
Speaking of which, Kobe Red, come on the show, bitch.
That's my fucking brother for real.
Yeah, Kobe Red, come on the show, man.
And I actually truly enjoy his music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. First of all, I would hope you don't put bullshit. Like we said, putting bullshit music or putting bullshit niggas
We gotta
in position fucks us up.
Gotta reiterate that, boy, because niggas don't understand. It's like niggas want to be on so bad, but
You want to be on, but your song ain't hot, nigga.
exactly.
Niggas probably didn't watch P Valley, but I did because it was about Mississippi and them niggas fucked up the city. But sometimes your first lyrics is not your best lyrics. I'll repeat that. Sometimes your first lyrics is not your best lyrics.
Yeah.
I might need your second or third lyrics before this song should be cleared. Because hey man, everybody has an off day.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas can drop Panda, but they can also drop whatever the fuck else that nigga dropped.
Yeah. He fell off. Anyways,
Hey man, the nigga own apartment buildings in Atlanta, man.
I mean,
So
yeah.
shout out designer.
Shout out designer.
I didn't want to try you like that, but you know, some niggas are one hit wonders. That's the long and short of it.
Yeah.
If you think you're not a one hit wonder, come on the show and debate me, nigga. But beside the point, back to you. How do you do it? How do you differentiate when you have a playlist versus from what you want to hear versus what the streets want to hear and decides need to hear?
I really don't. I ain't never think about that because it happens naturally most of the time. Honestly, I differentiate that for that perfect medium where it's like what I like and what the streets like. So if it's songs it's like a Venn diagram. You got songs I like, you got songs the streets like. The ones in the middle most likely gonna go on that playlist so you can get a taste of my world. You know what I'm saying? But on the second end, I also have playlists like in collaborations with other people where we challenge our medium, like we challenge the norm in which we will put new songs on there. So for example, shout out Mark and Troy again. They have a brand called Arrow Creative and they're like PR specialists. And we collaborated and did a come on the show. We collaborated and we did a playlist called 2-3 Zone. And we challenge our creativity with that one because it's called 2-3 Zone based off of basketball, but it's really like we got 2 artists that people know of and then 3 artists that people don't know of. And we chose basically 10 songs out of these artists and we put them together and it was an R&B type of playlist, but it was putting niggas on at the same time. But it was like shout out to them. They did the marketing and like all of the images and you know what I'm saying, everything that was pretty much PR related to that playlist. Amazing. So they attracted people with that type of quality marketing. We bought it home and everybody that listened to the playlist said that they heard new songs. I put them on, but at the same time they heard, you know what I'm saying, some classics that they like. So it was just dope. I love that type of stuff.
All right, first off, come on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Say it one more time. come on the show. Second of all, if you want to help a nigga with PR, I will pay you. We gotta talk prices because I'm not young rich nigga over here. But
I ain't rich, man.
Hey, four locations, 5 in Atlanta, nigga, you got fuck it. Niggas got locations in Midtown and on the South Side. What the fuck? I'm not rich, bitch. Shit.
Yeah, man.
Young black money makers. Beside the point. Making up positions, director of production and management and bullshit. Fuck that. But eating steak and lobster for lunch, nigga. What? Hey. Future ass nigga. But beside the point, meathead ass nigga. But beside the point.
Hey, you're not finna get one.
Yeah, we can you help me and I will put money in your pockets.
So make sure y'all, if y'all need any PR, go see Arrow Creative.
Arrow Creative, okay. And what's their Instagram so I can put that on the screen right here.
I honestly don't know, and I don't want to go to my phone. But if you look up Arrow Creative, you
I'm gonna get. It's gonna be here, one way or another. He probably gonna tell me off camera. But beside the point, to wrap up the interview,
great interview.
I have to ask you, who are your greatest inspirations, and how did each of them either help you by being a cool nigga or help you by being a bitch nigga?
Ooh. Wow, man, you just opened that question up. Like, I thought I had the answers, but you opened that question up crazy.
See, and Tarzan said off camera, you got the easy questions.
I've been handling them great. This is the only one that made me think a little. It expanded the answer. I already got the answer. You gotta
come in with the man. Sometimes niggas be expecting an uppercut. Bitch, I got the hook, the counter. What you mean,
rib,
nigga?
It's crazy.
You feel me? But yeah. So, who helped you inspiration wise by being a real nigga or by being a bitch nigga? Cause you in these spaces, man. So it's gotta be some people that, like Young Thug says, the first time he met Lil Wayne made him realize I'll never treat a grown man like that again.
Damn.
So it's like there has to be a person that, well, there doesn't have to be, but there's oftentimes a person that when you met, the way they acted or the way they treated you when you wanted help or some shit like that didn't help you. So bitch nigga. But there's also, real niggas like Dose that sent you websites and shit.
Yeah. So I give you 3 pros, 3 cons. And the cons ain't even that bad. So number 1, I would say Dose Diaz. Just because I feel like him and Cody kind of hold the most weight as far as influence equally. But Dose, I just got the Dose first. I didn't really know much about Cody, but then so Dose influenced me really just more so about being creative and having fun. Just his demeanor, like the marketing that he does, the energy that he has anytime he deals directly with people. Like, I don't really see him with any bad vibes, and the work ethic.
Hey man, that nigga working, man. He was on tour with G Herbo and he got songs with Young Nudie.
I mean,
that's all I know
his resume
about.
Getting longer.
When he
come
on the show, I repeat, when the nigga come on the show, we'll get right. But yeah, continue, man.
So then Dose, 2, Cody, and mind you, it's a
Cody got beats. I have never met you. I probably never actually seen you, but come on the show, man. I want to talk to you, have fun with you.
One thing I can say about Cody, like, technically, can't nobody hang with him scratch wise. You know what I'm saying? His swag and his demeanor with DJing is crazy.
Before we go any further, I just want to say, I know a lot of terminology I ain't fucking know. I said scratch like I made this shit up, but I was right.
Yeah, you still don't know shit though.
Hey, wait a minute. You might have to be on my bitch nigga list. I'm joking. Tarzan a real nigga, but
for sure.
I don't know shit about DJing. Don't ask me for shit about DJing. This nigga, man.
His music and background. I mean, his background in music is really like more than he know. But more so, Cody got beats. One of the realest things he ever said to me. So I had a gig one time, and it was for like a stroll team party, and the way everything was set up, I didn't have a table, and they said they had a table, so it was like they had a table, but it was wobbling on one leg.
Damn,
and then they kept trying to.
That's a question I forgot. I gotta ask you that, but continue.
So that table fucked up. It fell. All my equipment fell. I thought it was broke. Like, I was still early in my career. That shit pissed me off. And then they kept asking me to move it. Shout out to the people, cause like I fuck with y'all. Y'all know if y'all hear this, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. But we had to move from the inside of the house to the outside of the house to the inside of the house to the outside of the house. It was like, and this is all mid party, so the music turning off. It's just it
Damn,
was
that's
just a
lame as fuck.
lot. It was pissing me off. You could really see how it could get to you. So then I just really like, I didn't curse nobody out, but my attitude was on 1,000. Like girls walking up to me, like, can you play this?
Can
Can
I
you
throw
play
some
this?
ass on you?
Can you play this? Can you play this? I'm
Me
like,
and my friend
bruh,
want to have a
like can
threesome.
y'all get out my way? Like can y'all like stop talking to me? Like for real. And I'm just like going off. And it's just like my attitude was just on 1,000. So that was the first day I learned about really just like ethics. You know what I'm saying? In life, and anytime you do business, you just want to keep even if you get mad, just keep a level head. It helps so much. You can have situations that could really piss you off, but you just gotta, if you're gonna be a businessman, focus on that business. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you came here to accomplish a goal, and if you react to that negative energy, one, they can control you, and it makes you weak. But anyways, that leads to the lesson that Cody taught me. Cody was like, "Man, I've been hearing on the yard like
That
you got a
nigga.
bad attitude."
Never
Damn,
mind.
yeah. So he hit me. He told me like, "You got a bad attitude," and I was like, "What? Me?" Because I don't never like. I probably have my moment once or twice a year where I'm just like pissed enough to even let
On
it
that
show.
shit.
Yeah, like I be just be pissed. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody had their bad days or whatever. So once from that party, I realized, I thought back, I traced my steps. I'm trying to put the speaker downstairs so we could get the music back started. People all in the way, and it was pissing me off. So I'm like, yeah, like I'm telling, I don't know what I did. I was pissed. I just, you know
You
what I'm saying?
snapping at niggas.
I was snapping at niggas. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Get out the way. I'm trying to get this shit started back up. I got a job to do. And folks was just like, I didn't realize how angry I was, and people was just feeding off my energy and telling me, like, you know what I'm saying? They probably whispering to themselves, like, damn, bro, this nigga got his pennies in a bunch. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
boom, that reputation. The fact that Cody heard it and he was either about to graduate, he already graduated. Where he was checking in to see how the DJs are doing on campus, and he heard that about me. I didn't want that attached to my name, and two, like outside of Tarzan, bro, like
Feel like a nigga let Nas down,
you know
bitch.
what I'm saying? Like I'm a cool dude, bro. I'm nice. I'm not trying to say
Let
that to
Cody
brag
down.
on my
Coming
feelings.
soon on all streaming platforms.
I'm about to record that. We in the studio. But nah, so he was real honest enough for me to say
I
like,
need my executive producer credit. What's that?
yeah. So he told me that, and that was one of the realest things I ever got, like as far as feedback. And his other influences was like me doing Market Fridays. He mentored me, like they trusted him enough, and he would just like just come shadow me, help me set up, break down, whatever.
I do know who Cody is.
Mm-hmm.
Cody be with Flex Gang Slim, who should also come on the show.
Yeah, so them my dogs right there. Big shout out to Flex Gang Slim and Cody got beats. Man, Cody did a lot of mentoring, bro. That's like my brother for real. And then third, I would have to say K Threat, DJ K Threat. He did markets too, but
Come on the show, DJ K Thread. I've never heard of you, but
he's a legend,
probably a
bro.
cool nigga, man.
He does a lot of moving and shaking. He got his own audio visual group company. He does his screens. So for anybody that's ever been to a AUC homecoming, the LED wall that you see for kickoff jam and all of the speakers,
Speaking of which, this nigga DJ Kickoff Jam with Aaron from DC.
I have. It's on my Instagram. Check that out. But yeah, man. So he provides all the equipment. So he has his own stuff. He mentored me too. Like I done DJ gigs for Des Dior. I've done some for Lil Duke with YSL. And K Threat called me and be like, "Yo, I need somebody to do this." You know what I'm saying? So he put niggas
K
on a
Threat,
lot.
if you need a nigga to interview niggas.
Yeah, man. So boom. And then I would say the cons. I'm not gonna name these people, you know what I'm saying? But I had people tell me for a 5-hour cookout, somebody was like, "Yeah, bro, I heard you charge $250, bro. We could have got somebody else." And it was to like basically make me feel like I charged too much. And it's just like that shit. It pissed me off a little bit because it was just like, damn. But then it made me realize like I like to take stuff from a constructive standpoint. I don't just hate the person to be like that, but it stick with me because it made me think about it. You know what I'm saying? So I thought to myself, I was like, damn, I need to have all my equipment. I need to market myself better. What can I truly do better to make even a hater look like, damn, that nigga is worth the money he's charging? Because my rate is my rate. You feel me? So to make somebody feel like they not worth their raise, like that's some old shit. Like you could
Hey man,
pay
pay
some other
these
shit.
niggas for their time, bro. If the DJ is so invaluable, do the shit your damn self.
On God, I tell niggas that all the time. But so who was the second person? I had a DJ that I didn't that I thought I was for sure better than, and he heard me during a DJ battle, and he was like, no, actually he was in the DJ battle. He was like, yeah, you
Oh, Tarzan also won an AEC DJ battle. I was there for that. Tarzan
yeah.
probably didn't know who I was, but I knew who he was.
Yeah, I peep who he was, but it was just like I couldn't put the name with the face for a long time, and then we finally linked up. So that was awesome, man. Shout out to you for being personable. You did, even though you joned the shit out of me.
Wait a minute, nigga. We not gonna act like I did make fun of the nigga, but I did not just. I didn't lead with disrespect. I didn't just come out of nowhere. You bitch ass nigga, you.
No, it was a hilarious joke. I love joning, by the way. Like I do. Once I get comfortable with people, because I didn't had experience when I joned people when I first met them, and then they take it personal.
First of all, he gonna tell this last thing, then I'm going to tell the story of how how I joned him. So yeah, finish your bitch nigga portion.
Yeah, the bitch nigga portion. It ain't. Yeah, you call it that. Okay, whatever. So boom. So the DJ walked up to me. He was like, "Yeah, man. At first you sucked. Basically, like that's basically what I got out of it. I don't remember the word or the verbiage he used, but he was like, at first you weren't so good." And I was just like,
it was some niggas in that DJ competition that definitely sucked. And if you feel like it's you, a hit dog will holler, nigga.
Exactly. So I felt like I was, you know what I'm saying? That's what that was. But then I learned to like, not like I said, just also be constructive. And it was just like, maybe I have to look back on my parties and look back on certain shit, and I probably be like, man, I have improved. It was an ego hit. It was like something that humbled me. It was just like, I didn't never think I sucked. I know niggas that suck, and I don't think I sounded like that. But it was just like I thought back on it. I was just like, shit, I probably suck now. So let me evaluate where I'm at. That really made me evaluate where I was, and then I had a slick rivalry with another DJ, and I remember I'll never forget the day I was in Chick-fil-A, and he was like, "What you on tonight?" I was like, "Shit, I'm supposed to be doing this party," and he was like, "Oh, for real?" I thought, because I was doing that party. They told me this and that. So basically, and then he called and confirmed it, and it was him because they had hit me. It was like, "Y'all got to move for you or whatever." So I'm like, "Cool," but then they didn't go with me, and they locked in with him. And then I felt like he really just tried to flex on me. So I really went hard, and then I went to the DJ battle, shut shit down, and then I ended up winning.
Hey, you niggas not gonna know who that is, but bitch, I'm gonna find out off camera.
So yeah, it wasn't. I found out later. I mean, it's just I never been the competition type. It's not that I'm scared of competition, but it's like I don't like focusing on anything else besides me and my improvement. If I'm like, my dad always made this analogy where it's like, if you're gonna drive in your lane, how you gonna see what's in front of you looking at what's next to you? You know what I'm saying? So boom, you know what I'm saying? I had to see where I was going. But then that kind of just sparked it inside of me. It was just like, bet. And then I practiced hard. I put together a set. I worked hard on what I did, and then I ended up winning that's how I was able to DJ Kickoff Jam, and I did it 2 years in a row after that, and I was hella booked for homecoming. People knew who I was. I got some stain off of it.
Young rich nigga, man, throwing hella parties, fire ass nigga. I'm gonna tell my stories. I'm gonna ask this nigga one last question, and I swear we through, bro. Like, I swear we are through. This nigga Tarzan will be back.
Yeah.
But my story about this nigga, I joined him at first. First of all, the only reason I felt, first of all, I shook the nigga hand first. I said,
Right.
"What's up, bro?" I looked the nigga in the face. We was cool. We was just talking.
Yeah.
Then I was there with my friend who also threw the party with him.
Yeah.
And I said, and I quote, "It looked like an iota party out there."
No. Let me tell you what he said word for word. I remember this shit because I don't want y'all to make it seem like it's personal. This shit was so funny to me. I'll never forget because this is hilarious. Like, I ain't gonna never bring it up in an interview and be like, bro, this nigga Dalvin was talking shit about me. It was just so hilarious. This nigga said, These niggas threw an IOTA party. I said, oh my God.
And all right, for those that don't know, there's this thing called the Divine Nine. It's everywhere, but it's really big at black colleges. At Morehouse, we have a smaller number of IOTAs than others.
Right.
I personally have seen pictures of IOTA parties. I have never actually been. And the ones in the AUC are not that large. Now, the people in them may or may not be acquaintances of mine. I am friends with a couple of them.
Right.
But their parties are not known for being the most packed. And we were in a club where the DJ booth was more full than the dance floor at the time. So, I jokingly said, y'all niggas threw an IOTA party. And Tarzan himself was laughing at it. So I don't want anyone to be at home thinking, this nigga was always talking shit. No, we was all laughing.
No, you always talking shit.
Everybody
but I'm gonna
in
tell
the
you
DJ
this.
booth was laughing.
I love your energy, like as far as like talking shit and like not being afraid. Like a lot of people are so sensitive nowadays. It turns out bad. That's why I'm like more reserved. And when you first meet me, but like nah, that shit was probably the joke of like the funniest joke I heard this fucking year because it was empty as fuck and it was just so true. The timing was perfect. That was a great joke.
Yeah, man. But you know, we were just joking, talking shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm a joking nigga, but I would never just disrespect you. Like I don't call niggas out their names. I don't do shit like that. But you know, if it's a joke, and Tarzan already knew the party wasn't the littest. It's not like I came out of nowhere. Y'all niggas threw an IOTA party. He had already been like, man, I'm ready to wrap this shit up, man. Because it was a party group. So the other DJ was like, yeah, I'm probably not even gonna pull my shit out. So that's when I said the joke. But to wrap it up, as a DJ, you have so much equipment. You just talked about having to move your shit up and down stairs. Yeah. As a nigga that I know you probably you Corsaves over here, so you got hella cars. Every time I see the nigga car, it's a different one. How was that ever an issue for you? Transporting your DJ equipment from the speakers to the tables to the well, your laptop is on your back. But other than that,
nah. I mean, the only issue is just like I had a Challenger with leather in it, and the leather would be like the speakers are kind of rough, especially when you like when
speakers are a weird shape. Somebody should work on that. Pioneer, get with me, man. I'll get you a better shape. Them bitches be weird corners and shit. Beside the point.
So yeah, putting those speakers on my seat really like fucked up the trade-in value a little bit. And that was probably the worst issue, but that wasn't even that serious because like if I'm gonna buy something, then I'm gonna plan for it financially, so I don't give a fuck. But I had a two-seater.
A rich nigga with 4 locations, man.
A two-seater. I'm a hustler, man.
I'm a hustler, baby.
You know what I'm saying? So I had a two-seater Challenger on the seats in the back. I would put speakers back there, and the trunk was big enough to fit all my equipment that I needed plus another speaker. So I could transport probably 4 to 5 speakers. And if you need 4 to 5 speakers for your venue, you don't really need to be doing the audio yourself. You probably need to hire somebody else to come in and bring in that shit. So, yeah. That's that. I made shit work, man. I had an organized way of doing it. If niggas would help me, you know what I'm saying, from a party, I would tell them just drop all of the shit in there, and I would load it all myself every single time.
Okay, because I was gonna say that makes sense. That was just a question I had for you, because I know I've seen niggas that had to fucking. We're not gonna say no names, because we don't do free promo, and I ain't talked to this nigga in forever. If you want to be on this bitch, come back and we'll talk about it. But I've seen niggas Uber with they shit. I've seen niggas fucking. I helped one nigga because there was a DJ in the calf, and I used to have. I didn't used to have to, but I used to help the nigga because he dead ass have to park his car in front of the calf. Nigga got 2 fucking speakers, the speaker stands, his shit, his laptop. I was also finessing to get free food because I had no meal plan at the time. That's beside the point. But I was helping the nigga carry his fucking equipment in because I was like, nigga, this is a lot of shit. And ain't nobody helping you. Fuck it. I carry a speaker, nigga.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, that's a problem I be thinking about. But yeah, man. So thank you for coming on the show. Everybody, go follow DJ Tarzan with an X and an underscore on Instagram. It'll be right.
Actually
You don't have an underscore?
I don't
anymore?
have an underscore.
Oh, well, goddamn. DJ Tarzan with an X.
It is.
But it'll be across the screen, lower thirds. I figured that shit out.
I always wanted to point to some shit on the interview. This is my first real interview.
So, yeah, right here. It'll be right here.
You did.
Lower thirds. Yeah, man. So, Corsaves.
Yeah.
If you fucked up your car, if your car is one of them bitches that's got the bumper hanging off with zip ties on that bitch, hit him up. I personally want to go to this nigga to figure out if we can get this door buffed for the right price.
For sure.
But, I like to send everybody out on applause. Thanks for a great interview. Like, comment, and subscribe. We out of here.